All right, starting lesson 9.2a, arithmetic sequences and partial sums. A sequence whose consecutive terms have a common difference is called an arithmetic sequence. All right, so there's a common difference. Example 1, for each of the arithmetic sequences, find the common difference d. All right, to find the common difference, choose any term that has a term before it. So we'll choose 8. Subtract the term before it, we have 3. Then I'll go to the next term, 11. Subtract the number before it, I get 3. Take 14, subtract 11, I get 3. So I have a common difference here. And the common difference is 3. That's my D. All right, for the next one, same deal. Take the second term, subtract the first. 7, 6 minus 6, 6 is equal to 1 6. Then I have 4 thirds minus 7 6 is equal to 8 6 minus 7 6, which is 1 6. Then I have 3 halves minus 4 thirds equals 9 6 minus 8 6, which is 1 6. And once again, the common difference is 1 6. All right, now very important concepts. The nth term of an arithmetic sequence has a linear form. This is the linear form. All right, so you have n, some value, right? And then every time you go up one value, you're adding on the difference one more time. All right, and there's different ways to come up with these formulas. So the common difference, all right, you subtract that from the first term, and that gives you your C value. And then substituting A sub 1 minus D, this portion here, in for C, all right, if I replace A sub 1 minus D for C, then I end up with this formula, all right, when I simplify it. So we're going to be using this often and this often, and this often. Example 2. Find the formula for the nth term of the arithmetic sequence whose common difference is 5, all right, D is 5, and whose first term is 1. All right, so I'll use this formula to start with. I want to come up with the formula. So I have A sub 1 is equal to D, which is, I'm not going to plug in D yet. My n is 1 plus C. I have D. So let's plug that in. So I have A sub 1 is equal to 5 times 1 plus C. And A sub 1 is, let me write negative 1 for A sub 1. So I have negative 1 equals 5 plus C. Subtract 5, and C is equal to negative 6. So my formula is A sub n equals 5n minus 6. All right, or another approach is to take the longer formula, A sub n is equal to A sub 1 plus n minus 1 times D. All right, and you have A sub n is equal to negative 1 plus n minus 1 times 5. Then A sub n is equal to negative 1 plus 5n minus 5. And that simplifies to A sub n equals 5n minus 6. All right. Different approach, same result. All right, for the next problem it says the 8th term of an arithmetic sequence is 25. So A sub 8 is 25. And the 12th term is 41. All right, the 12th term is 41. Write the first 5 terms of the sequence. Okay, well, I know this much. I know that since it's an arithmetic sequence, there's a common difference, right? So if I have my 8th term and I want to get to my 12th term, what would I have to do to the 8th term? I would have to add on the difference 4 times, right? Because 4 plus 8 is 12. So that would take me then to the 12th term. So there's a little formula we came up with there. And this is going to allow us to figure out what that common difference is. So I have A sub 12, which is 41, which is equal to A sub 8, which is 25, plus 4D. We subtract 25, 16 equals 4D. Divide by 4, and D is equal to 4. All right? So now I have a sub 8 is equal to, applying the formula, a sub 1 plus 8 minus 1 times D. Okay, 8, where did that come from? This is my 8th term, that's my n value. So I have 25 is equal to a sub 1 plus, what is this, 7 times D. D is 4, I just got that before. So I have 25 is equal to a sub 1 plus 28. Subtract 28. And I get a sub 1 is equal to negative 3. Okay, cool. So now if I want to figure out the rest of the terms in the sequence, I can come up with the formula of the sequence. All right, by simplifying everything here. And I get a sub n is equal to negative 3 plus 4n minus 4. So a sub n is equal to 4n minus 7. So I have a sub 1 is equal to 4 times 1 minus 7, which is negative 3. All right, we keep doing the same thing. A sub 2 is equal to 4 times 2 minus 7, which is equal to 1. All right, just keep doing the same thing. We get equals 5, equals 9, equals 13. All right, so the first 5 terms of the sequence are negative 3, 1, 5, 9, and 13. Done. All right, for example 4, it says, use a recursion formula to find the nth term of an arithmetic sequence that begins with 8 and 20. All right, so this is my a sub 1, that's my a sub 2. What's the difference? Just take 20 minus 8, and I get 12. All right, so D is 12. All right, so using my formula now, all right, and this is a recursive formula because you're using a previous term to get the a following term or a term later in the sequence. So it's asking me to find the 10th term. So a sub 10 is equal to a sub 1, which is 8, plus, I'm looking for the 10th term, so n is 10 minus 1 times D. D is 12. So I get a sub 10 is equal to 8 times 9 times 12, which is 108. And I get a sub 10 is equal to 116. Done. All right, begin the assignment on the bottom of the web page.